Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at Dokkan Kefla versus the behemoth himself, SDR Cooler. I've been seeing a lot of talk on the Reddit saying that she is comparable to him, and I just want to make like my own discussion video saying if I believe that's true or not. So I'm going to start off with the categories, taking a look as I value that a lot in a unit. Obviously, as a leader, she's not the greatest. Universe 6, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can get over time that could buff it. However, as of right now, it's pretty eh. The rapid growth category is not the greatest either. It's very limited on the possibilities that you can run on this team. So I'm also going to have to say, as just a leader, she's not the best. Definitely not the best. And then, of course, everybody's seen what this guy can do on his teams. Terrifying Conquerors is a fucking phenomenal team. You got plenty of LRs, plenty of supports. It's when I say supports, I mean transformation boost and Terrifying Conquerors. You have so many options. You have Turles, Kid Buu, the Coolers himself. You have a couple of 50% support units. You got Imperfect Cell. You got Riddle. Do you have Vegeta on here as well? No. So the 50% support Vegeta won't be on here. And just kind of like double checking to see if there's anyone else. Yeah, I believe this is he's getting an awakening. No, never mind. That's not the same one. I apologize. Okay, so going back to it, obviously SDR Cooler has a far better leader skill as well. So let's look at actual passives. In base form, I'm also going to have to give it to Cooler, just off the bat. He is such an amazing support unit. He makes the blue fusions look absolutely spectacular. He makes all the units on his team just look really good, especially since he has so many units on his leader skills that he's, you're going to get the best attack stats on his team. Always. And that is a major plus for him. Very versatile, very all over, man. He great key links, great everything. I love this unit. Kefla's base form is nothing to not look at because she is pretty good. It's just this. The 6 key spears I think holds her back quite a bit. Her transformation conditions are very easy, thankfully. That's the one thing I do like about her, that they are easy to get. But unfortunately, I would say these two forms definitely don't even compare to this guy right here. Just him in this form, I can't even really compare too much. Even though if you do get her those 6 key spears, she will be very good. Of course, obviously, like she will do a lot of damage. She stacks attack. She's still very good, but I just prefer this Cooler because of all the things he can do. So let's go. And he also lowers attack and defense. She raises attack for all her forms. Let's look at their final forms. This is where I believe you can kind of make the debate that Kefla's better once she's here. And the reason being, it's that defensively, she's going to be better. She's going to be better defensively off the bat. I mean, 160% defense, and she has a 50% chance to dodge throughout the rest of the battles. This is at turn 5, but again, Cooler's transformation, I believe it's at, I know if there's a pure sand category, it's at 3. So when it's not, it's 6. Sorry. So the transformations are, obviously most of the game is pure sands and hybrid, so you're going to be getting his transformation off at turn 3 basically every time that you run him on most events. However, she's fucking amazing, bro. If you could get her those 6 key spears, she's doing double super attacks. We already talked about how broken Tech Vegeta Blue is because he's able to do that. So in this sense, she has that same capability of dropping 2. And when she drops those 2, she's also raising attack and she's lowering and massively lowering enemy defense, even though that's not super big. But in the UI Goku event, you know, you could still lower his defense far into the event, so that's still going to be very good. If you have her next to Kaba, let me pull him up. If you have her next to Kaba or Kaba, however you say it, I say Kabe, she's going to be getting that every turn, no doubt. It easily, with ease. He's going to be making so many STR key spears that she will be able to do that. And even in, like, let's say you get like a bad rotation, right? You throw him into the first spot and you kind of fuck around with how the key spears fall. She's going to get it. Like, she's going to be doing that double super as long as you have him. And I know a lot of players don't have him because those 50% support banners are complete trap if you don't spend money. Those banners are specifically for people who spend money. I spent a couple $100 trying to get them, which I did, and I'm very happy to have them on my global and hit. So if I get her, I'll definitely be making a ton of showcases with these two next to each other, and they're going to be great. She's definitely going to be hitting those. So here's the thing. I know I just went on about her, but Cooler, he doesn't need anybody. He is getting that extra 3 key. He has good key links with a lot of the members on his teams. And even if you put him in his worst situation, he's critting against Pure Saiyans Hybrid, and he's giving himself 3 key. He doesn't need anybody. He doesn't need a 50% support next to him. He doesn't need support to make him a monster. He's just a fucking monster. You don't need anything for him. He's just, out of the gate going to be doing massive amount of damage. However, double super attacks. I mean, man, that is intense. Because at rainbow level, you stack her up, you get her those 6 key spears next to Cabbing. She's doing a 3-4 million attack stat. You get 2 of those, bro. So you do one, then the second one's raised because the super attack just got raised because of the super attack ability. Dude, she's doing 2 3.5s. That's fucking crazy. Alright? Like, especially if in longer events, you get her in the UI Goku, I'm sure you could get it stack her up to 4 million. You're going to be doing 4 million attack stats. That's like in the realm of the blue fusions. Now, obviously not like lowest tier. The Tech Vegeta Blues obviously way better with how crazy he builds up and how many attack stats he'll be getting as well. He doesn't need anybody to be doing that. That's just built in. But it's like she's not in the same category as him, but she has that same broken capability that she's going to be hitting similar heights but at a way lower level. I want to make that clear. I don't want it to sound like I'm comparing her to the Blue Fusions. Just that last part of her passive. It's fantastic. And of course, she has that 50% chance to dodge everything once she hits his form. And 160% defense is a lot of defense, man. Cooler does not get that. He gets... Oh, no, fuck what I said. He gets 180%. But I believe that her defense is naturally higher. Let me just double check that the defense at. So 11,533. Yeah, so her defensive stats higher. So it's going to be a bit higher. And again, 50% chance to dodge. It's crazy, man. I mean, she has 2 of the most broken abilities in the game. UI Goku, 50% chance to dodge. And then she also could do the 2 additional supers. I want to say that in this form, if you have Cabe next to her, she's better than Cooler. Because she's going to be launching that additional super attack. But how realistic is that? Unless without Cabe, it's not going to be very realistic. So that's kind of like a weird thing that I'm having here, making that decision on who's better. Because Cooler by himself is going to be better. He doesn't need any supports. He's dropping... possibly 2 super attacks with crits every single turn. He's also raising attack. He has a better leader skill, much more versatile in his categories and all that. She doesn't have the categories. She doesn't. It seems like she needs a lot more help getting this. It's kind of like the same deal with the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta, and I know a lot of people are a bit iffy about that unit as well. So I just want to say, man, it's close, but again, I think the bottom line for me as a player is if she's next to Cabby, I think she's better. If she does not have that 50% Cabby, Cooler is automatically better. So by that, you could probably already say Cooler is better than her, because for her to show better numbers than Cooler and to look better, she needs Cabby. And that's not such a great thing, man. To be so reliant on that. So, 95% of the time, Cooler's going to be better. But that other, 5%, if, most players, I'm going to imagine, don't have Cabby. It's just going to be like whales, and people who spend money on the game are going to have them. And that's the only time that I'm going to say that she's going to be better than Cooler. It's if you have her next to Cabby. Which, you probably should, honestly, because he's fucking great anyways. He's going to be giving her some crazy attack stat numbers. They do have Super Saiyan. They have the Universe 6 link. I don't think that's like her best linking partner, but for that end of her passive skill, I truly believe that's what's gonna really make her a bit better than Cooler. But only in that situation. Only in that situation when Cabby's there. Any other situations, no, it's not there. So let me know what you guys think. I want to do some showcases on these units. I'm just waiting for my Elgato to come in so I could start doing that. I still want to do like these discussion type videos, because I think like you could do a better analysis by looking at their passives like next to each other. But from my experience with both units, yeah, I would still have Cooler at number 1. Definitely all around, Cooler's number 1 easily. Kefla's like 2. Do I think she's better than Beerus? I didn't put Beerus on this in this video. I don't think Beerus is better than her, especially in this form. You can make that argument if you want. That's fine. I could definitely see why some people would think Beerus is better, because out of the gate he's always going to look fucking crazy. But in the long run of things, I think Kefla will look better. I definitely think she's like a number 2 in that regard. Like Cooler 1, Kefla 2, and Beerus 3, and then Bardock probably 4. I think she's definitely better than Bardock. Beerus, I gotta see some arguments on why people would say Beerus is better. I think out of the gate he is, but again, he's another unit that needs Whis next to him. He needs that Whis next to him for him to really be showing crazy numbers, for him to be fucking going 4 or 5 million attack stats. He needs that Whis next to him, and again, that's a 50% support for him. So when it comes down to those type of units, I don't really like to highly go crazy hyping them up, because yes, they're fucking amazing, they're awesome, great units, but when you need that massive buff next to them, it kind of like takes away. That's why I always thought Cooler was better than Beerus. I think Beerus, again, when he's next to Whis, he can be better than Cooler, and he could potentially be better than Kefla. However, you gotta look at them in their worst situations as well. Beerus is gonna be not as amazing when he doesn't have Whis next to him, and same thing with Kefla. I think Kefla will still look very good. I still think like she deserves that number 2. I think she'll be better in a lot of her teams over Beerus, because she has a lot of good key links. Let's just take a double look at her categories. Yeah, look, Peppy Gauss, she was no problems with key. Universal, survival, awesome. Patara, think she'll be okay. Full power, kind of same thing. Transformation boost, obviously, when you have the Coolers on that team, she's going to be fucking great. Super Saiyan 2, yeah, all these other teams she's going to look good on. Beerus is, I don't know. He's amazing. I run him a lot. But again, without Whis, you need Whis. So if you're going to be summoning on that banner on Global, definitely understand that for that Beerus to be as top tier and amazing as he is, you need Whis. So sorry for kind of just dragging that on. I kind of just get lost in thought and I just keep talking. But again, I'm still going to give it to Cooler. I think Cooler is the best unit in Dokkan Fest exclusives, excluding EZAs. I'll make another video where I actually like include Super Vegito Blue. I do think he might be better than Cooler. However, yeah, in this instance, again, if Kefla is next to Cammy, I think she's better than Cooler. If she's not, if she does not get those 6 keys, Cooler's better. And again, not many people are going to be able to do that. I believe that she will definitely be a second in my eyes. She's definitely like number 2, and I think she deserves that. She's still fucking great. Don't obviously when people talk about putting units on like on a category on like what tier there are, they're still amazing. Kefla's fucking phenomenal. She's gonna be great in every event she's in. However, Cooler is also, and he doesn't need anybody. He doesn't need support. He's just fucking great. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely look forward to having like discussions. Definitely let me know if you guys disagree with what I'm saying. I definitely think that most people say Cooler is better overall, but if you want to make the argument that Kefla is better, I definitely want to see it, and I would love to have a discussion about it. So let me know, guys. If you like the content, definitely hit me up with that like, sub, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take it easy. Peace.